What's up guys, welcome back to another Ableton Live remake breakdown. This is Aldi. In today's video, I'm going to break down my last remake of Axwell and Ingrosso Dreamer. So without further ado, let's begin.
Here we go.
Okay, so for this project, it has 54 tracks. As you can see here. First thing we need to know is I set the project tempo based on the original track. So I have this original track and I set it as master. So you can see here in the master tempo we have the automation on. Whatever the tempo going on this original track, the whole project tempo will be matched with this tempo from the original. If you download this project, make sure you not delete this automation. You can see the automation down here on the master. You go to mixer and you'll see song tempo. On the second track, I have my sidechain key, which is muted. In here, I use this track for sidechaining a couple of elements on the songs. So instead of using the kick as a sidechain, it's better to use another track just to trigger the sidechain. You'll hear sounds like this. And I think this is generated from Logic 9. Speaking of Logic 9, I know Axwell Ingrosso since they are still in Swedish House Mafia. They are using Logic 9 and uses Nexus quite a lot, as well as the Silent. Also in this project, I'm using quite a lot of Nexus. No specific tweaking needed, just a basic preset and it's done. Has the same sound with the original track. So moving on the next track, I have the kick for the drop. I have the kick for the verse. So they are playing a different type of kicks for this project. These two are using the sound of an acoustic kick. Yeah. And I layer with the acoustic tom. So yeah, these two sounds like this. Not much processing here, just the basic EQ and auto filter. And again, I try to use Ableton Live built-in effects for this one, just hoping that you can easily use this project as well. Okay, moving on, I layer with the kick with the Fully. It sounds like this. This Fully was sent to the delay down here. I use delay from Waves plugin, the H delay. And then I have a shaker, basic shaker, playing. Yeah. This shaker taken from Kashmir samples. I just dropped the MIDI from the piano to the simpler. And next, I have the piano. I used like 4 types of piano in here. And again, we have an upright piano using Contact from Factory Library. This one. And I have the mini grand. And I have the basic grand piano from Ableton Live. And also I layered with the Nexus piano and strings preset. It sounds like this. The processing is just simple EQ and compression. So the first EQ are set to left and right EQs. I have the compressor and another EQ just to make sure it sounds right. Now I cut the low frequencies and turn up the high a little bit just to get the hiss sound of the piano hit. And I added the auto filter to be automated in here for this part. Yeah. I have trumpet in the drop. The next one I have strings group, which is from Ableton Live packs. This is the packs from orchestral strings. All this sounds like this. Yeah, it's just a variation. Okay, and we have the bass as well. For the first verse, just playing a low volume. This is the bass from the guitar and bass live packs as well. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the next, to the build and the drop. At the build and the drop, we have the main lead here. I have 5 layers of main lead. All of these are Nexus and one silent for creating the sound. Yeah, I created myself just to create the basic soul, and the rest are Nexus with the plug sound. Okay, and the processing is also simple, same like the piano, just an EQ, compression, also for triggering the sidechain, and I have the auto filter. And the next thing, I have the lead support group here. These two support layers are also using Nexus. This is just the sound playing a brass, synthetic brass, default preset from Nexus. Also for the other one, the other one is playing piano. Yeah, same. The piano group still playing the same notes with the melody. And I layer with trumpet. These trumpets are also from Ableton Live packs, the orchestral brass packs, which also you can download from Ableton Live website. And I have guitars. I have 2 groups of guitar. The first one is from Contact. I'm using the Hollow Body Blues from Orange Tree Evolution. I layered it with the electric guitar from Ableton Live pack as well. And the second group of guitars are the live guitar that I play myself and I record inside Ableton Live. I use an Epiphone Les Paul. I recorded through my M-Audio audio interface, the M-Track 2x2. And I use the GTR tools from Waves plugin. In here, I only use the M settings. There are no effects, no stomp effects I use in this one. Just a basic amp with a warm and punchy sound. These two amps are hot pan to the left and the right. So you will create a white sounds with two different amps playing together. It sounds like this. Yeah. This second guitar, I'm playing the melody. Also using the GTR tool from Waves. Same settings. I just duplicate and I record another one. So altogether it sounds like this. It sounds very compressed. I use quite a lot of compression in here. I send the guitar and the leads to the synth and bass down here. And the synth and bass, I have the multi-band compression and another compressor for doing the side chaining. So it all sends here. Yeah, maybe let's hear the drop all together. That's the drop part. And for the drums, just a basic kick and snare. Tune in key. So for the snares, just a basic AO8 hats. I have two crash playing. The other one is the orchestra crash, because I hear in the original track sounds really like an orchestral instruments. This one is quite similar with the original. And I still have my Foley running in the drop. I'm going to show you the clap effects here. So I have these two samples. The first one is playing the reverse snare, and the other one is playing the effects, the clap effects. Yeah, it creates sounds like this. Also, I'm going to show you the fill, the drum fill, snare fill. This one. Yeah. This was created with 3 samples. The first one is the same, the snare effects, and I have the acoustic snare, just playing the hit, and I have the tom, the acoustic tom. If you download this project, you can just simply consolidate these 3 elements, these 3 samples, by hitting the Command J if you are on a Mac, or Control J if you're on PC. If you consolidate or you bounce to the file, you can keep it for your own samples. The second part are playing the same elements from the first part. But in the second verse, we have more strings going on. This part reminds me of Coldplay songs. That's the second part until the build. I don't have anything else except the master track. For the master track, I use quite a lot of effects in here for my master bus. First of all, and I always use, sometimes I cannot replace this. I use the Brainworks plugin from Plugin Alliance. I cut the 135 Hertz for the side, and I boost the lows and high for the mono sections. The next one, I have the basic EQ from Ableton. This is also in left and right mode. I just tweak the high frequencies just a little bit. The next one, I have the glue compressor. I have the saturation, and I add the famous LA2A. If you don't have this one, you can just replace it with another glue compressor. We have the reverb, and the last one, I add a simple limiter from Ableton Live just to replace the isotope Ozone 8. Or maybe we can just listen the A-B comparison with the original. Okay, I'm going to play my version first, and then I switch to the original. That will be all from me. You can check out this project on the video description down below. I'll provide the links. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. I hope you find useful. And don't forget to check out my Instagram, because I upload my process of making my remake on my Instagram, or you can go to my Facebook page. You will also find the Ableton Live packs that I share in my Facebook page. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.
Don't care if you're too loud, sexy, I want you now. Bet I can take you there, whispering in your ear. What do you wanna feel? Let's just enjoy the thrill. I'll take over the wheel and give you the touch you're missing. Get up.